de-hump and plate these control arms so we don't have to use a bag cup underneath the bottom of it. It'll give some room for a larger wheel. I'm going to run 20s on this, or 18s with the large tire, actually. So we start by using a grinder to cut the rivets out on the steering stop, and then knock those off with a hammer. You can see where they're gone now on this set. Marked out where I wanted to cut out, which is pretty much the whole center of it. I cut it out with a plasma. You can use a grinder. Either way, it'll work just fine. Save that center section. You'll need it for marking the hole for the bag in a little while. The metal I used was a 1/4-inch plate that I had laying with some scrap. I cut it out with used the plasma to cut that template after I'd marked it with a Sharpie. Got it, set into place. Started welding it up. I welded all the way around the center and on the outside edges, all the way around. I used 1/8-inch flat bar, 1/8-inch thick, and then cut out the shape to make it fit. Welded it all up. Bent that piece around in a vise, just kind of kept bending in little sections to make it contour to that where the ball joint is. And the corner, I had a little gap, so I cut a triangle out to fill that section in. Welded it up. After it was all welded, you have that center section. You'll lay it back over top to where it fits like it was originally, and the circle of the coil spring in the center of it's where you want to drill that 3/8 hole for your single bolt to go into the airbag. So I went ahead and threw paint on them. You need to drill a hole, either a 3/8 or a 5/16 in the corner. You'll see in this picture here that there is a hole that I drilled in case water splashes up in it. It'll let it drain back out. I've got them mounted up. The uppers still need to be pie cut, but this is the lowers are complete. They're done and put on.